We're live.
Are we live?
We are live.
All right. Well, this is cool. Another podcast. Ray, did you watch the World Cup yesterday? More specifically, did you watch the halftime show?
I only was able to catch Bieber.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's
So it started out with Madonna
yeah.
singing music.
I
brings the
totally missed
people
like most of
come
it.
together. And then, Bieber popped out there. BTS did a good job. And Shakira was Shakira. And then all the kids at the end. I thought it was pretty cool. You know,
But
11 minutes. It's a lot of stuff in 11 minutes.
Did you watch the actual game or were you just there for the halftime show?
Truth be told, I watched the halftime show on YouTube this morning.
Oh, got it.
Because I didn't see the game last night. I was checking the score though all the time.
Yes,
Must have been really good.
That's what I did.
I'm gonna look at highlights. I'm gonna look at highlights tonight of the game.
I was in and out yesterday. I was just like a few minutes here, a few minutes there, because it was early. And I the only two things I got out of it doesn't have necessarily to do with the World Cup. And by the way, congratulations Spain for winning.
Yo, Spain.
There's two things. Former adult actress Mia Khalifa, I have my notes here. A former adult actress Mia Khalifa won $2 million on a bet while she was there at the stadium.
Oh.
So she literally went in like right at the beginning of the game, placed the bet right off her phone, and then won $2 million.
That's not right.
Putting it into Spain.
That's all right. I wonder how much did it say how much she put down?
$1 million.
She put down $1 million. She won two.
Yeah. Or she won another $1 million.
Won another $1 million.
Yeah. So
that must be nice to go. I'll put $1 million down on this team.
Yeah, that's just something that
shoot, man.
And that's something that just popped up on my feed. It wasn't even like something that I was like looking for. Just saying, wink, wink. But yeah, so that was one thing that I got from the World Cup. The second thing is that Ice Cube was pretty mad about the World Cup. You want to know why he was mad, Randy?
Why was Cube mad?
So Cube was mad because his basketball league, the Big Three, was playing at the same time as the World Cup.
But was the Big Three televised?
Yeah, on BET. He has like a thing with BET now.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, we gave away tickets to the Big Three when it first came out. Now he's all big and stuff, and he thinks I got friends that work with Cube, and because the whole thing is with those guys is to make the league huge,
right,
and then cash out.
And they're just former basketball players who probably shouldn't be playing at all. But it's still cool to watch. I've watched some of his games, but he was over at the Mid-State Fair just a couple of days ago.
He was. Today was a good day. So I saw a video.
So he was over there on Thursday night. Yeah. So imagine that. Like he's a busy guy then, going from Paso and then probably flying straight back to LA just to do the Big Three.
Oh yeah, he's always doing something. This guy is moving. He is. I mean, aside from Snoop Dogg, he's and Dre, of course. But,
yes.
But Dre doesn't. I don't think Dre is working as much as he used to.
He's not in the public as much as them. The only thing I've ever seen Dre do was just like when he's doing premieres for something.
I love his mean mugs all the time.
Yeah, he's always mad, looking mad about something.
He's got that Elvis lip.
So last week we did discuss about something very brief. We talked about physical and digital media, right? We had a little bit of a discussion about that. How
little bit,
yeah,
took like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
40 minutes. That's why we went overtime last time. Yeah.
So there has been a big statistic recently that came out that piracy is on the rise. Like dramatically. So one of the two biggest movies right now that are being pirated the most is, of course, Obsession
and Toy Story 5.
No, because it's not out yet.
Oh.
And Backrooms.
Backroom.
Yep,
okay.
Those are the two movies that are being highly pirated right now. And that's mostly because those movies just came out for sale. So you can now buy those movies digitally or rent them or whatever on whatever platform that you can rent them at.
You can rent out. But is it still at the theaters, Obsession?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting that they're working it into the apps already, though.
Yeah.
But I keep waiting for it because Disney Plus will release Toy Story 5. So it's not like,
Yep.
I mean, unless you don't have a password or someone that's got, or you have the Disney Plus, and it's pretty easy to get Toy Story 5. But and there probably is going to be that, is it Discipline, Disciple?
Which one? Discipline, Disciple?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, one of those. I went and saw Minions and Monsters last week. Did I tell you that? Yeah, that's good. Me and Trent went and saw that. It's a good movie.
It's good?
It's fun. Yeah.
I haven't seen a Minions movie in a while. Did I tell you about my kind of like little boycott on the Minions movies?
Dude, why would you boycott the Minions? Oh my God.
It's because it brings out a little bit of a relationship drama or trauma that happened. I went out with one crazy radio girlfriend that I met. And our first date was to go see the Minions over at the.
I found out all this crap after the fact. Thank God.
Yeah, at the Visalia movie theater, at the Visalia Mall movie theater.
Yep.
That's where we went to go see. And the funny thing is, this is just one little small detail that I can vividly remember is that she's a tiny girl, but when we went out for dinner, you know what we had for dinner? We had Jack in a Box. Back to Jack in a Crack. And you know what she had? She had like 8 tacos.
Oh, yeah. The little ones can put it away.
I was like, bro.
Have you seen Gal? She goes by on TikTok. This girl can eat.
Just eat?
She does 30,000 steps a day, works out every day, and then has a cheat day. And her cheat day, she films on TikTok, and she'll eat, like not a quadra burger. What's six?
God damn.
From In-N-Out, or she'll eat. She eats a lot, and she's a little girl. You can tell she's a little girl. But yeah, they can put it away.
I would be terrified. I mean, it's
first night I met Dana. First night I met Dana when we closed down the bar, and after that we went and had tacos at Jack in the Box. It's an institution. It's like Denny's. It's like Denny's. Jack in the Box tacos. I mean, you can't go wrong. Even now they're what, $1.99 for 2, something like that.
Yeah, they're like something like that.
They used to be like 99 cents, but inflation and all that stuff.
I was joking around about this whole like this one thing about people pirating movies nowadays. But the thing is, people have been pirating movies for a long time. By the way, we are live on TikTok Live. So what's up, everybody who's just tuning in?
Hi, TikTok Live. Hey.
So recently, there has been an uptick in piracy, and people have been talking about it a lot, especially now that, the prices of all these platforms are slowly going up. Yep. I know HBO just announced that they're raising the prices. And it's
wait a second. HBO Max cancel it tonight. Then
yes, it's
can't afford it right now.
It's getting almost crazy. Almost $20 per service now, or more, $20 to $25 per service. But now everyone's kind of like, canceling their subscriptions and just going into the pirate route. Or as they say, sailing the 7 seas, as you would say.
I would never do that, Ray. Never. I can't. Let's jump back over to you. And the Minions boycott. So you went out with the girl. She puts a bunch of tacos away. And did she say it was a bad movie because you took her to see the Minions? Or what?
No, I don't. We went to go see the last one before Minions and Monsters.
Gru? Or just the Minions by themselves?
The Minions by themselves.
Oh, okay.
This is already 10 years ago, Randy.
Okay.
So that's how I remember. It's been a long time since they put out another Minions movie.
Been a minute.
But that was like the first thing we did. The only thing I remember vividly, I don't even remember the movie. I just remember going to the movie theater. Actually going to Jack in the Box first, then going to the movie, and it was late. We went to a late night showing, and while we were waiting to see the movie, we went to, how they had the little claw machines and stuff like that.
Yep.
I won her a little Minion toy from one of the claw machines.
Aw.
Yeah, it was actually a good date, but turns out that there was the screws were just a little bit loose in her noggin. But it was actually a good, successful date, I would say.
She was a little psycho. She was a little sweet but psycho. Huh?
A little bit.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. So that's how. But so what? You blaming the Minions on this or what?
I think it's because
PTSD.
Yeah, I think it's like every time I see a Minions, that's what I think about. That's what I go straight to in my mind. And by the way, shout out to because we're talking about the movies in Obsession recently.
Yes.
$472 million
Yep.
in the box office.
Yep.
With only a $750,000 budget.
Isn't that crazy?
And shout out to Indy Narvade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl from
Visalia, California.
She is from Visalia,
Went to
from Mount
Redwood.
Whitney High School.
Oh, Mount Whitney? I thought it was Redwood. Never mind.
Yep. That is crazy to think
Isn't
about. Again, it's the crazy ones from the Valley, right?
It's crazy, crazy, and her family still lives here too.
Yeah.
So don't say anything bad about her, right?
No, I've been like,
I think she's awesome and beautiful.
I dove deep into her lore recently, and she's a gamer, Randy. So
I know.
I fell in love with her.
Gamer. Yep,
So
she is a gamer.
she games. She's a hardcore gamer too.
Yep.
She's a Call of Duty like ranked player.
Yep.
So
you went down the Instagram hole too, did you?
I went on YouTube. All of her live streams are on YouTube, so you can go back and watch all of them if you want.
And she put some.
Yo, thank you for the GGs and the gifts, yo. Thank you for popping in. What's up, everybody?
What's up? She put some stuff in there, and I was looking something up about the movie, and I looked her up. I'm like, where's she from? And she's like, oh my God, she's from Visalia.
We're in
Holy
Visalia,
crap.
y'all. So if you guys are wondering why that's such a big thing for us, we are in Visalia.
Visalia, California.
So this is where Indy Navarre came from, the girl from Obsession.
Yeah, before she moved to LA.
You know, to become a huge movie star.
Yep. She went through high school here in Visalia, California. And now she was in a little indie film that, boom, blew up. Obsession.
700. Yeah, imagine that, a budget of $750,000.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
That's like nothing
Less
at
than
all.
$1 million.
That's less than, a camera costs these days.
Yo, for real. It's like, like if you looked into like how much that 70 millimeter camera cost for Christopher Nolan to film The Odyssey, that is like more than half the budget of the Obsession right there.
Right. Oh, totally right.
So just for the camera alone. So so that put that in perspective for you. And by the way, I'm gonna go see The Odyssey with Tony. On Saturday.
So you bring up Obsession. So there's this pizza parlor in L.A. and Sydney was staying with my sister-in-law, and she went down to. They're like, let's go have pizza, and they walked in, and it was like, oh my God, this is where she's like, no.
Oh yeah.
And that was the pizza parlor, and they have like a special place where it was at, and they.
Where she has her big old freak out.
Where she has her big old, no.
Yeah.
I love that, man. And I haven't seen the movie. I've just been living off previews because we don't watch scary movies in our house.
I have a special arrangement to watch that movie with someone probably this week.
I have to get that on my phone or something. Or
again, are you going to sail the 7 Seas, Randy?
No, I would not do that, Ray. So I've been big on this or that lately, and I want to do a round of this or that with you, right?
Gotcha.
It's a quick round.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
And go. Skydiving or scuba diving?
Scuba diving.
Great hair or great teeth?
Gray hair.
Great hair. Middle part or side part? Still in the hair.
Side part.
Camping or luxury hotel?
Luxury hotel.
Hell yes. Get up early or stay up late?
Stay up late.
I knew it was going to be the answer. Astronomy or astrology?
Astrology.
Stilettos or ballet flats?
Stilettos.
I love that TikTok trend right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Naughty girl.
You've been on the naughty TikTok, Randy.
Watching. All I'm doing is watching the stilettos or the little straps around the ankle. That's all I'm looking at. Phone call or text, Ray?
Phone calls.
Book smart or street smart?
Street smart.
Mountain or beach?
Beach.
I'm helping you get a date here. Big bash or intimate gathering?
Intimate gathering.
Manny or petty if you're a girl?
Manny.
Cardio or weights?
Weights.
Save or spend?
Save.
I'm
a cheapskate.
People have called me that before. Chad back in the day. Online shopping or in-store?
Online.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Rain or snow?
Rain.
Window or aisle seat?
Window.
Halloween or Valentine's Day?
Halloween.
Memes or gifts?
Gifts.
Shaving or waxing?
Shaving.
Carpet or hardwood?
carpet on both ways.
Both have their benefits.
Hey, yo.
Handwritten or typed?
Handwritten.
East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast.
Roller coaster or Ferris wheel?
Roller coaster.
Hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger.
I'm going off the fly here. Nachos, or today I put nachos or popcorn at the movies.
Nachos. Bro, okay. I am not a popcorn person when it comes to the movies.
Really?
Unless I'm putting like M&Ms or something on top of it.
Really? So you're one of those guys that puts M&Ms on top of your popcorn?
Yes.
You're a freak. Freak, Ray. Freak. So nachos and popcorn was the question.
That was the question of the day, right?
Popcorn with nacho cheese, Felicia says. Emma says nachos. Diana says popcorn extra butter. That's me right there. Sherry says popcorn. Trisha says popcorn. Jennifer says popcorn. Debbie said nachos. Monica says popcorn. Jennifer says popcorn. Gina says nachos. Jerica says popcorn. And Enrique said nachos. It's like almost a 50-50 split. I think there's a little more popcorn to it. But you can chime in at the HITZ socials and let us know this or that. Because I've been on this or that kick here lately. Don't ask me why. It just seems like it's something to do.
I've seen it. There's
I've seen it.
There is people. There's people out there though. That's like, it's not a negotiation. It's like they have to have popcorn when they go to the movie theaters. There's like, it's like 100%. My dad is like that. Every time
extra butter.
Every time we go to the movie theater, it's like he has to get it. It's like automatic, no matter how much it costs. The bucket of popcorn could cost him $25, and he would pay for that.
But you get a free refill, so that's the good thing about it. You take it home and watch more movies there and eat more popcorn. But especially if you got more than one person going, if you got like 2 or 3, you know, and I'll just sit there and go. Sometimes, usually if I get a big soda's done before the movie starts, especially if we get there a few minutes early.
Ices, bro. Ices.
And the theater over here was making wasn't dirty sodas, the Regals. No, it wasn't dirty sodas, but it was they do have some dirty soda stuff.
I love dirty sodas.
But it was like a little bit of icy mixed in with Pepsi and a little bit of something. Trent's tried it and he liked it. But beware if you get it, it's got the foam on top. If you put the straw in, it like blows up
all over the place.
Yeah, it went everywhere.
That's why they're sticky at the movie theater.
Yeah. So if you got sticky seats or sticky floor, that was probably me and Trent anyway the other day.
It's been a big movie week, or so far. It's only Monday. So one thing that popped out today was the new Avengers Doomsday trailer. It came out today.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, we were watching Avengers last night. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, and it looks good. And here's the thing. I'm very hit or miss when it comes to Marvel superhero movies.
Yeah.
I've kind of jumped off that bandwagon a long time ago. I'm going to go see Spider-Man for sure, just because that's my favorite superhero.
Yeah, it looks good.
But
looks good.
Avengers Doomsday just looks good. And now that Disney now has 20th Century Fox, you got all the X-Men involved.
Yep.
Now it's just going to be bigger and better now that you actually got the whole gang together. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. What's up, Nick? How's it going, everyone on the
Avengers
TikTok Live?
5 Doomsday official trailer 11 hours ago.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So it's going to be...
It was I think it was in the trailer or the teaser trailer 10 months ago.
Yeah, it was the announcement. It was the announcement because it's supposedly the story, because now that we're in multi-universes now, so now that's how they're going to do it. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. So another thing that's been going on. So you like horror movies, right? I got to be careful when I do that.
Yes, but we don't watch horror movies in my house.
So there is I guess it's been around. This genre of horror movies has been around for a while, but a lot of companies don't touch this subject, mostly just because it's taboo. And I'm talking about religious horror. Do you know what I'm talking about when it comes to religious horror?
It's all religious, actually. It's it's like where the priest gets possessed. Things like that.
The Exorcists and
the Conjuring.
Yeah, basically anything that has to do with mostly Christian-based, storylines, right?
Yep.
So there has been a huge uptick on the YouTube verse about people looking into those kind of style movies like Exorcist and like The Conjuring and stuff like that. There's been a huge uptick on that. So I wanted to talk about something that is very out there, that is kind of like, okay, look, there is something that's a little bit more out there, but people are more watching it. So there's a thing called analog horror. I don't know if you know what that means.
Analog?
Yeah. So,
I know what analog is.
So it's supposed to like mimic the sound of like lost footage type stuff.
A subgenre of found footage web fiction.
Yes.
Mimics the gravity aesthetics of the late 20th century analog media, such as VHS tapes, cassette HITZ, and CTR scan lines.
Yes, it is freaky. So I fell into the rabbit hole of a little web series called Angel Engine. I don't know if you ever heard of this.
Never.
So the concept of this story is that an angel, so it's end times, so it's the year 3000, end times. War has like took over the planet. They've already dropped the nukes. People are in famine, war, all that. The whole world is in despair.
Very Terminator-ish.
Yes. So people are praying. So some archangel comes down from heaven and says, hey, everybody, I'm here to help you. But, you know, us humans, we do things crazy. We decide to kidnap this angel and put him in some kind of weird experiment and use his powers of miracles for our own benefit. So that's the whole concept of this story. And it gets freaky because, you know, people want to pretend that they're God and things that weird stuff happens. And it's all in this analog form. And it is crazy. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a whole long series. It's like 58 chapters of this.
It's on YouTube?
Huh?
It's on YouTube?
All on YouTube. And there's playlists.
Oh, my God.
And you can watch all of it.
Would not surprise me. There's nothing that is not on YouTube right now.
And it's really freaky. If you guys haven't checked that out, go and check that out. I highly recommend it if you guys are into that kind of like freaky stuff.
You want to learn how to fix your 1962 Chevrolet C10 truck? There's YouTube on
that too. Yes.
You want to rebuild it? You can't do it as fast as they do in like 3 minutes, but.
Okay, so I got two more stories for you.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you come prepared today, right?
I was on a huge what do you call it, like on a news tick today.
I guess so.
So
slow day
thank
at work,
you for everyone who's been checking out on the TikTok live. We are live almost. I'm trying to make sure we're live all the time now because I think it's pretty cool that we have this live element into this. Yeah. And there's people like already highlighting some of our stuff, so I really appreciate you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you two options, all right, on this. So there has been a big story about Andrew Tate. Do you know who Andrew Tate is? So he's been in the news again recently. I could tell you about that. Or we could talk about there has been a recent trend of guys dating quote unquote studs. And I can explain what that means.
As in horses?
I could tell you what that means. So which one do you want to start off with first?
I'm going to hell for whichever one I pick. I will take option one, sir.
And with Andrew Tate? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan,
yep.
Tate have been arrested recently this weekend in Miami, again for sex trafficking, and they've been they're currently on hold to see if they're going to get extradited back to the UK because these warrants are from London. So that means agents from the UK have arrested them in Miami. So they're waiting if they're going to extradite them back to England for sex trafficking.
For sex trafficking.
Yes. Again, this is the second time they've been caught or alleged for these said crimes. The first time was for crimes in Romania.
Oh. And then they were extradited back to the UK for
No,
trial?
they were jailed and tried in Romania, and they didn't find anything. They were let go.
Oh man.
And then now it's in the people over on the other side of the pond. They're the ones that are taking in charge of it.
Yeah, because we probably won't let them back in now.
So if you guys don't know who these guys are probably some of the biggest, would you say, like social media peoples. Most famously for like their misogyny and, you know, being very pro alpha male type dudes, former UFC fighters. And he's just kind of just want to be like the most doodly dude out there. But he actually owns a couple of sex cam sites, and because of that is what kind of linked him into these kind of allegations. And we talked about this on the podcast before, probably like last year. We talked about legal pimping. You know, that's what we called it. That's basically what it is. Where
Escorting.
Where you could basically just have a studio and have these girls do all kinds of crazy stuff on webcams and make tons of money off of it.
Yeah, it's called OnlyFans now.
Yep, it's basically OnlyFans, and you're just like, unless that's basically the middleman of it.
Did you see Hukta girl? Huktua
girl?
Huktua girl?
Yes, what about her?
Yeah, she's been putting some provocative pictures up lately, and she's got an announcement soon. And everyone's like, just say you got OnlyFans and get over it.
Yeah, I think it's probably because there's some girls, like famous stars, that, you know, they want to have an OnlyFans, but they don't want to show it all. But they do like the risque photos instead of like full nude, which is fine. But you get these weirdos who are going to be feeling like gypped off when they pay the $20
I thought
a month
Huktua girl listened to her grandma, but her grandma probably told her, "Honey, you got it, you flaunt it, you do whatever you want to." That's what she said in one interview.
I mean, she'll probably go the whole Dolly Parton route, because that's what she reminds me of. She's like the, very,
country bumpkin is what you're thinking.
I guess you can say that.
Let's just say it and get it out of the way, Ray.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah, she's a country gal, and she's not afraid to do or say anything.
So if she wants to do it,
she's already made her $1 million.
Yeah, but maybe
she spent it. Maybe she spent it all.
No, I mean, she's kind of spending on them lawyer fees. I don't know if you knew what happened with the Huktua girl with the whole crypto scam.
Oh yeah, well yeah, she put some money into that.
Yeah, the pump and dump scam on crypto. So basically, what happens is you start a cryptocurrency, you convince a bunch of people to put their money into it, and then it bumps up the ranks of this crypto. And then what you do, you sell it all, so you make tons of money off it, and then leaves the other people broke. So yeah, it's called a pump and dump scheme.
Also called the stock exchange.
Yeah, a very very weird cryptic way of stuff in the crypto scene.
Huktua girl.
So the one last thing I got for this week is, guys. So this is a recent trend.
Oh God.
There has been a huge tick of guys dating or seeing, I guess, or hookups with studs. Studs has been categorized as women who are lesbian or bisexual, women who are more on the masculine side.
More butch, people
Kind
call
of,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
So that has been a trend that's been going on. So I don't know if that's a thing. First off, there are some. I'll be the one to say there are some hot lesbians out there.
Yep.
But there are some who don't associate themselves with men. So it makes me feel weird. Like if you try to hit up on a girl who's obviously a very, masculine, female. I don't think that's already a deterrent for you not to engage with said lady. But I don't know. If they're bisexual, that's a totally different discussion. But there's some guys that have some balls to do that though. And it kind of brings up another question too.
Oh, no.
For the men who are approaching these women. So do they like more masculine ladies, or does that make them,
Could
curious,
be Ray.
bi-curious?
Could be Ray. There's all kinds of different orientations. Well, I'm surprised we got through this whole podcast and you didn't talk any about Taco Bell and explosive diarrhea. If we're going down this road, so
We still got time, Randy.
Well, here's the latest that I found from the FDA website, and I've got this on Facebook and on Instagram. Is that California allegedly looks like we are okay. There's other states that aren't okay. Taco Bell says they stopped using the Taylor Farms brand, which is what the lettuce came from, and none of the places where people got infected were in California. So it looks like we might be okay.
I thought Taylor Farms did they recently get an apology from the FDA? Because they said not all of it came from Taylor Farms.
Not all of it came from Taylor Farms, but the bulk of it did, and it was Taylor Farms de Mexico.
Yeah, so if you guys are wondering, there's been a whole thing that's been going on. I forgot what the name of it, but it's the diarrhea virus.
Yeah,
So,
it's psycho something like that. Yeah.
so basically, it's almost kind of like what was it? The E. coli breakout that happened like years ago.
That's probably exactly what it is.
So
It's
from what they think it came from lettuce that was being washed in sewer water, right? I think that was the
well,
the pinpoint.
is washed, but it I don't know if it was washed in sewer water, but it was washed in dirty water.
Dirty water, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And they claim it was probably there was some kind of fecal matter in there somewhere.
yeah. So the FDA reports on social media, though. You can check it out. I posted up at HITZ social media sites. Go like and follow, by the way.
Yes, please go check out all the socials. That's all I got, Randy.
Well, that's a lot, Ray. That's a lot, man.
We covered everything.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe you came with stuff. You're so prepared this week.
I mean, I just I don't know. Like I felt like today was a very newsworthy day. There was just a bunch of stuff that just hit my feed this morning. And I'm like, I'm gonna write this down.
One more. So you work over the coast.
Yes, sir.
It was a lot more heavy traffic because of the Mid-State Fair.
No, because I don't. Well, there was a lot more traffic, but I wasn't in that traffic, mostly because I'm like right at the.
Yeah.
I stopped like right at the.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. But the Mid-State Fair is around the corner from where you are. But you're leaving in the afternoon, so it looks like there'd be some traffic there.
Yes, I did notice that last weekend on Thursday and Friday, there was a lot more people coming in while I was leaving. So they were all going like there in the late afternoon. So like people going on day trips to the Mid-State Fair, going like in the mid-afternoon.
Yep, you gotta go
to check that out. So for those who don't know, I work outside of Paso Robles, and they had the Mid-State Fair very recently. There was a bunch of artists out there. I heard from the grapevine that next year won't be as country oriented as it was this year.
Well, it's quite country oriented this year, but I mean, Ice Cube was there.
Yeah, Ice Cube was the biggest. Like,
Cube was there.
That was the big one for a lot of people.
I felt like it was before you wreck yourself, baby.
Yeah. So
yeah. Cube's great in show. He puts on a great show though. Still, But okay, so I just wanted to know if it looked like it was busier than normal in traffic since you're there like every day.
It was. Yeah. It looked busier, but I didn't really notice. It didn't bother me because I'm.
It's not gonna bother you.
Getting in and out of there.
Yeah, you're in and out. Speaking of which, we out.
All right, y'all. Have a great week. See you guys later.
Have a great one.